Okay, so we are live now with a new episode. We will wait for, let's say, 2 minutes for the people to join.
How many have joined?
Around 15 have joined. We'll wait for around 1 or 2 minutes more.
Okay, fine.
And there are people who have asked us questions directly on our mail ID, nofrillsacademy@gmail.com. We can first start with them.
Fine.
Deepak Semwal has asked, sir, in the interview, most of the time the IO is asking me, what is the biggest fear in your life? How to answer this question? What is the biggest fear in your life in an effective manner?
Firstly, Deepak, I will not know as to what is your biggest fear. So I cannot answer on your behalf. Fine. So you will have to do your, think deep in your mind and come up with the answer. That's all. So, this outlook of trying to seek ideal answers and trying to seek some, confirmed answers and all that, that idea itself is deeply flawed. You have to answer for yourself, and I can't know your answer, and the answer which I may have no relevance for you. So, I mean, I really can't answer your question. Just answer whatever is there for you. That's all. Fine. Okay, Deepak. Yeah, next question.
Yes, sir. Pravek Pandey is asking, sir, I am studying in my college and I am in my NCC. Sir, should I focus on my CDS examination or should I go through NCC? Sir, please guide me. The NCC and CDS. Now people are tensed because the exam is approaching. Now they are tensed. They are finding other options.
Focusing on NCC is always a bad idea. I never advise anybody to take up NCC. My experience with NCC cadets shows that it is not helping them clear SSB. It is taking away a lot of time of their academics, all other things which they could have done. So I am not seeing great benefits of NCC. And I am also getting to know firsthand people who have been to RD parade, which is supposed to be a big deal, gone on UN exchange programs and all that. And I don't think whoever has come in contact with me has got recommended out of these people. So generally, I have seen NCC is something which people who have a lot of time to waste or are interested in wasting time take up. So if there is a choice between NCC and anything else, then my view is that anything else should take precedence over NCC. And your internal examinations and the CDS exams are definitely far more important. Let me come on to one more thing. Through NCC, you get a direct, you without an examination, you can go and attend SSP. However, a person who is incapable of clearing the CDS or the AFCAT examinations is highly unlikely to be selected because his or her academic abilities would be of a level that is unacceptably low. So if you can't clear these exams, irrespective of which entry you go, you will not get selected. So you should have the ability to clear these exams and clear these exams well. So the answer is definitely CDS should take precedence over NCC. No doubts about that. NCC entry is available to you. So it is there. Go ahead, make use of it, but don't bank on it. Bank on the written examination entries. That's my answer.
Yes, sir. Sir, Mohit Kumar has asked, sir, I want to know how to answer this question. Tell me about yourself.
No, I don't know, because you can answer only for yourself. Fine. I don't know who you are, what are your thoughts, what environment you grew up in. You answer for yourself only. I can answer for myself. You can answer for yourself. I have no answer for this question. Yeah, next question, please.
Yes, sir. Kuvardeep Singh is asking, sir, I have got stammering problem. How to speak fluently and improve on my English? Plus, Karan Rajput has asked, sir, I am an army soldier of 24 Punjab. How to improve English?
I don't know why you clubbed these two questions. Let's take them separately. See, the problem of stammering is something that a person should take medical help. I am no expert on that, so that answer is closed. Now, coming on to the question raised by the 24 Punjab person, probably ACC or SEO aspirant. Think is that, improving English for anybody, the answers are same. You have to read more, you have to write more, you have to speak more. And these are the things which you have to do, and it is going to take time. There is no shortcut solution possible. So this is what you have to do. You have to do it consistently. And it is, better not just your problem. This is a problem across the board for all, the soldier entries in the defense services. A lot of you people are very competent, very good in so many qualities. Sense of responsibility, sociability, physical fitness, motivation, determination, all these qualities are pretty good. But language is an issue. And we cannot make you officers just like that. Because you see, English is a global language. And you may have to operate with the armies of the world, not just the Indian army only. So then English is the language to communicate. I had one officer with me, Karamdeen. He did go on a UN mission, and there he had to, speak English because that was the language. So you have to do that, and you have to go in for the long preparation plan. It can't be short term. Start reading newspaper editorials. Start listening to good English news. It will help you not only improve English, but also improve the general awareness. And you have to read. Also you have to write more. And if you join up our guidance program, then Yogita madam will consistently keep checking your sentences, essays. So you will be getting a direct feedback. And when you interact with our group, whichever is allotted to you, you will get exposed to people who are competent and who are interested in joining the defense services, are motivated, and interaction with them will will inspire you, will help build your oral communication skills and slowly confidence. I mean, there's no shortcut. These are things which you should do on your own, or when you join up with us, then also you have to do these things, and then remain motivated, and with perseverance, things will improve. Yeah, next question, please.
Yes, sir. Sumit is asking, sir, my aim is to pursue sports through defense. I am a state level shooter. Till now I'm not able to clear SSB, and he wishes to pursue sports as even the backup option to defense. So should I say all this during the interview?
Yes, you should say whatever is there in your mind. Please go ahead and say, but make yourself confident enough. Rajavardhan Rathore won the silver medal in Olympic Games primarily because he was an army person. Had he not been in the defense forces, he would not have won that medal. So, army has got army marksmanship unit is very good, well equipped, and it is training a lot of people. In fact, a lot of civilians also train there. So, shooting is something which is highly promoted by the defense services, and it's a very good option to pursue through the defense services. So it can be done, but once again, you will have to make yourself overall competent to get selected. For that, you will have to improve your academic abilities, your general knowledge, your physical fitness, and you can't just bank on your shooting skills to get selected. These are the things you should do, and army is very good for training yourself as a shooter and performing well, or rather excelling, not only in the country but in the world. It's a very good avenue. Shooting is highly promoted by the army.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ravi Prashant is asking, sir, his SSB is soon. In the similar way, Prashant is asking, my SSB is tomorrow. So they are nervous what to do. They have mucked up current affairs, as they have said.
Last evening, I was talking about two things. What makes you worry?
Yes.
And what makes you worry is something which is important to you and the result is uncertain. So what you can do is reduce the importance, have good backup plan and say that, tell your mind that I will manage to do well in life in any case. So that will reduce the importance part. And as far as the uncertainty part is there, you can reduce it by telling your mind that I will definitely get screened out. And when you get screened in, then tell yourself that I'll definitely not get selected, and just go and enjoy the process and do whatever you can, keeping your wits about you to the best of your abilities, and enjoy the process. The hard work part has already been done. If you've done it, well and good. If you've not done it, then also it is well and good, because nothing much can change now in a matter of a day. So go and enjoy the process and wish you good luck.
Yes, sir. Sir, Roshan Mishra is asking, sir, I ran for 30 minutes. I had run for 30 minutes initially with a break of 2 to 3 minute walk. Should I run continuously for 30 minutes? Sir, I can run 3 kilometers continuously, let's say for 10 to 15 minutes. This question many people have, sir, running part.
Yeah, this running part, if you read my fitness guide, in that the running portion, there I have expressed very clearly that the first part to be considered a runner is that a person has the ability to run continuously for 30 minutes. It involves no walking phases in between. So if you can run continuously for 10-15 minutes, so your ability is only that much. So the first stage is to be able to run 30 minutes continuously, irrespective of the distance you are covering. Once you've done that, then the next stage will come that you develop the ability to do something around 5 kilometers in 30 minutes, because that's a reasonable pace for a young person. Once you are able to do that, then you are ready to move on to the next stage, and that you can read in our on our website, the blog on running, or in our fitness guide, and then plan accordingly. So 30 minutes is the first target to be attained to become a runner. Now, a lot of my students also, I was planning to speak to them today. I'll be speaking to them at 10:30. Is that they have been my student for good about 3 months or so, and what they tell me that the maximum distance I can run is some 2.5 kilometers or 3 kilometers, and they are very happy that in 15 minutes I can do this, and they have developed some of their own plans and all that. That's not a good idea. First thing to develop is your ability to sustain for 30 minutes. That is how you train your heart and lungs to sustain for this duration, which is important. That is why these exercises are called cardio exercises. Cardio means the aspects of your lungs and heart. So 30 minutes is the first step to be attained. Yeah, thank you. Next question, please.
Yes, sir. Abhijit Kumar has asked, sir, I have taken drop after my graduation, and this may portray a negative image. Sir, how to answer this question to the interview officer? So, what are you doing nowadays?
You answer honestly, because if you tell lies that you are doing this, that, and all that, dadi bimar ho gayi, nani bimar ho gayi, scooter ka accident ho gaya, that's all bullshit. Don't give all that. Because in any case, the interviewing officer will know the truth about you. That you have taken a drop after graduation is a very poor idea. And generally, people take this drop. In my around my area in Western UP belt, जिनकी गन्ने की खेती होती है बाप की, तो बाप की खेती पे डिपेंड कर रहे होते हैं, लगाते हैं चूना बाप को अपने. So they take this drop. Their idea is to waste time and waste the money of their parents. So it's a bad thing in any case. It is an irresponsible behavior. So the earlier you can stop wasting time, the better off you would be. As far as the interview is concerned, if you are dishonest, that will go against you further. In any case, you have been an irresponsible person by taking a drop for sarkari imtihan ki taiyari. And secondly, by telling lies, you have brought in the second negative. That you are not only irresponsible, you are also a liar. So don't do at least the lying part. Because the drop you have taken, that is something you can't change. And the only thing you can do is now rectify, and whatever time is available at your hand, use it to the best of your abilities and don't waste time. That is what you can do, and answer absolutely honestly to the interviewing officer. Fine. Thank you.
Yes, sir. This I can club. Moradar and Prashant is asking, sir, how do we know that I am prepared enough? Or how should I convince myself now I have prepared enough for my SSB?
Okay. Nobody can answer this question. No can be prepared enough. Usain Bolt could not have been prepared enough to run the 100 meters. Virat Kohli could not have been prepared enough to play the test match or the one-day match, or just beat Bumrah or Federer or Nadal. So everybody is having a sense of feeling that, you know, whatever is in my hands, I have done. And that gives you reasonable confidence. That is what you can do. You can never get an answer that you are now, you know, adequately prepared for SSB. Whatever you can do that and keep doing, because life is about progress. So you can't get an answer that I am now adequately prepared for SSB. This is something, the answer an expert can give. Like if I assess a, you know, an aspirant and I find his capabilities, his or her capabilities, and I tell कि यार तुम्हारा तो fit है मामला, select हो जाओगे. And then this is something that the person gets an answer. And if you can go to our YouTube channel, you can listen to the interview of one girl by the name of Jyotsna Pandit from Gwalior. The day I interviewed her, I told her that you are fit for selection just now. And she believed in it. She went for SSB and she did get selected. Fine. So that's what it is. On your own, by yourself, you cannot get an answer through introspection of your being adequately prepared. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Angad Mehan has asked, sir, what type of social adaptability is required in SSBs? I had been conference out twice.
Okay. Whenever anybody is SSB obsessed, then that person is likely to get rejected. So that's the first thing you should get over your mind. You know, your sociability is something which is to do with your day-to-day life. If you are well adjusted as a family person, if you are well adjusted as a student with your colleagues or in your workplace, that means you're fine. That's it. So there is nothing special about, you know, social adjustment from the perspective of SSB. There's nothing like that. So don't bother. And if you are a painful guy for others and you are not liked, then introspect and identify what are the things which make you painful and try and improve upon these aspects. And, you know, then your social adjustment in your day-to-day life will improve. And that would be good enough for SSB also. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Abhijit Kumar is asking, sir, now that it is known that it's an irresponsible decision to take a drop. So, what are things that we can improve to rectify this, or like to join a firm or to join some work? What should we do for it?
See, if you have taken a drop after 12th, then you can't do much about it. The only thing you can do is the time at hand, use it effectively to enhance your capabilities and don't waste time. That's one. If you've taken a drop after graduation, which is say BA or BSc, then often job opportunities may not be there apart from taking some extra tuition classes. So in that case, once again, like I said, for the example of post 12, you should use your time effectively to enhance your capabilities. Now, if you've taken a drop after BTech, which a lot of people do, BE or BTech, then it is a good thing to take up a job at the earliest rather than just taking out time to prepare for government examinations. And if you are caught up in a situation where you're not able to get a job and the drop is there, period is extending, the best thing you can do is, like I keep talking about proactive behavior, that whatever is in your hand, keep trying to get a job, and meanwhile use the time available to you well to enhance your skills and knowledge to make you better employable by the corporate and also enhance your capabilities to get selected for the SSB. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Sushant Kumar has asked, sir, I could not clear my CDS examination. Yes, I do have my SSC Tech and I am good at technical subjects, but not clearing CDS examination, will that affect my interview?
Yes, it will definitely affect your interview because it is a concrete evidence that overall academic capabilities are not good enough. So I will definitely take cognizance of that. So it's a sign of weakness. You should make efforts to improve your academic competence to clear these exams. Like I keep telling repeatedly, that persons who are incapable of clearing these exams, in my opinion, are unfit for selection. So anybody who gets selected through the technical entries should be capable of clearing these examinations with ease. If you're not able to do that, it shows inadequacy in your academic abilities. So next time, if you have chance available, this exam of April is due to you. Prepare well, clear the CDS exam, and that will enhance your chances of getting selected, not only through CDS, but through the technical entries as well. And it will give you the confidence also. So please don't avoid this exam. It is important to write the exam and clear it also. Yeah, thanks.
Yes, sir. Aditya Singh is asking, sir, I tend to forget the timings in the GP, or he is not able to grasp the GP. Sir, what should I do?
I really don't have an answer to that, because it is, any plan which does not have the perspective of the time it is going to take, like how long you're going to take to prepare for examination, how long it is going to take for you to travel from one place to another. It's a very important aspect of planning. And I mean, if you ignore it, that means you don't have a sense of planning, or your sense of visualization is of a low order. I don't know how to answer that. It has to be there, because without a sense of the perspective of time, the plan is no plan. You have to get it. Yeah, next question.
Sir, Mishra is asking, sir, is it true that SSB assessors are a bit more lenient towards the first timers?
No, it is not true. What the thing is that when you are a first timer, the benefit of doubt goes to you. That means if let's say, I'll give you an example. Let you explain the thing well. I interviewed one girl. She was all around pretty competent, and she had got selected in her first attempt. Did not make it in the merit, and her technical knowledge was poor. And after that, after her first attempt, she had been going for SSBs repeatedly, and for 4 or 5 times, she had got conference out. And when I spoke to her, I asked her that it seems in your first interview, the interviewing officer never asked you a technical question. He said, yes, it is true. This exactly happened. So I said you got the benefit of doubt because he found that your overall competence was good enough, reasoning abilities, practical sense are all pretty good. So he, assessed that probably your technical knowledge would also be okay, which actually was not. You were casual. So this aspect got ignored. It did not come to his knowledge. So you got selected because you got the benefit of the doubt. In second time onwards, such questions were asked and she did not get the benefit of doubt. And I told her, so long as you do not improve your technical knowledge, you will not get selected now. And she was a lazy bum. She did not improve her technical knowledge and she never got selected after that. So the answer for you is get your technical knowledge solid. If you come across an interviewing officer like me, no way you will get selected. If your technical knowledge, the subject you have voluntarily studied and you do not know them well enough, then you are unfit for selection in my view. Yeah, next question, please.
Prashant Dixit is asking, sir, my conference went too long. I was asked SRTs as well in the conference, but in the end, I was not recommended. Maybe what should I do in this case?
No, you can do nothing about it. What you can do is just focus on improving yourself. That's it. When you focus unnecessarily on the process, these are things which are not in your control. The decision making is being done by the assessor. They will take a decision. What you can do is improve your competence overall. That's all. So whether वो conference 5 minute हुआ, 10 minute हुआ या 1 minute हुआ, you can do nothing about it. The only thing it indicates that there was some, lack of congruency in the assessment. And by asking these questions, the assessors tried to come to a consensus assessment about you. That's it. You can do nothing about that. And neither should you focus your energies on that. It is not going to help you in any case.
Okay, sir. Akash Sharma has asked, sir, you advocate that do not practice psychology. But then, sir, how do we increase our imagination?
Now, who gave you the idea that only writing SRTs and stories improve imagination? If somebody has this idea, that means imagination is definitely of a very, very low order. You can imagine things in your day-to-day life. There's so much of imagination taking place. The questioner probably feels that a person who doesn't try for SSB or doesn't write these stories does not have imagination. That's a joke of an idea. So practicing this psychology test is a very poor idea. I stand by that. And if you are convinced that this is going to improve your imagination, please go ahead and do it. Keep writing stories every day, write 10 stories. And maybe at the end of your 1 year, you can answer to yourself whether your imagination is improved or not. I will not approve of this idea at all. In my view, it's a pretty stupid idea. Yeah, next question, please.
Sir, Rita Dubey has asked, in psychology tests, what are better responses? Responses based on real life or responses based on some imaginary story or wherein lot of problem solving and action is there?
I have not understood the question clearly.
Okay, I am repeating. Perhaps this is already answered by us in our previous this thing as well. In psychology tests, she may be talking about that. What are better responses? Writing stories on real life or some imaginary story about problem solving?
See, whatever you write, your experiences in life are based on what you have experienced physically in life or what you have read or heard. These are the three sources of your data bank in the mind. So you have to use them. And the thing is that whatever you write should be realistic. It should not be something which is, incredible. Write something which is sensible. So it is related to your practical life or what you've heard or read. It could be any of those things. There is no issue in that. Probably what you can do, since I have not understood your question very well, you can go to our website, read our blog on this thematic perception test or the entire projective technique, and read up our blogs on that and the sample stories on pictures. These things will give you a little better idea as to how to go about doing these things. Fine. So please seek your answer there. Since you probably not verbalize your answer with clarity, I am probably not able to give you a very clear-cut answer. Thank you very much.
There are people who are asking us repeatedly some of the questions like I lacked in my interview part, what should I do, or TAT related. Please refer to Col Nehru's YouTube channel, especially the doubts clearing session. Your doubts must have already been answered somewhere or the other. And for specific doubts, please write to us at nofrills@gmail.com. We are always there for you. Regarding stammering also, there are 2 more people who are asking. That is already answered. Please go through the YouTube videos again so that you get the right answers. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Yogita. Thanks a lot, boys and girls, for sparing your time. Thanks a lot. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.